The year is 2047, and deep space is no longer just a vacuum of stars, but a graveyard of human ambition. 7 years ago, the most advanced starship ever created, the Event Horizon, vanished without a trace near the planet Neptune. It was a vessel designed to do the impossible, to fold space and time and travel across the galaxy in the blink of an eye. But something went wrong, and the ship disappeared into a void that no human was ever meant to see. Now, a distress signal has suddenly echoed across the solar system, and the rescue ship Lewis and Clark is sent to investigate. On board is Captain Miller, a man of steel nerves, and his specialized crew, along with the man who designed the Event Horizon, Dr. William Weir. As they approach the giant blue shadow of Neptune, the ghost ship appears, drifting silently in the freezing atmosphere. It doesn't look like a ship of science anymore. It looks like a jagged, floating cathedral. The crew enters the airlock, and the silence inside is heavy, like a physical weight. The air is freezing, and the walls are covered in a strange frost mixed with dark stains that look suspiciously like dried blood. Dr. Weir explains the secret of the ship, the gravity drive, a massive rotating sphere of metallic rings that creates a localized black hole to bridge 2 points in space. But when Justin, the technician, enters the core room, the drive activates on its own. The liquid center of the core opens like a dark eye, and Justin is pulled into the abyss. Miller managed to drag him back, but Justin is no longer the same. He is catatonic, and his eyes are filled with a terror that cannot be described. As the crew is forced to move on to the Event Horizon, the ship begins to play with their minds. Peter starts seeing her young son with his legs covered in horrific, rotting sores. Dr. Weir is haunted by the vision of his late wife Claire, who appears with empty, bleeding sockets where her eyes should be. Even the stoic Captain Miller is forced to relive the moment he had to leave a comrade behind in a burning ship. The crew finally recovers the ship's black box and cleans up the final video log of the original crew. What they see is a nightmare of pure chaos, a recording of the crew tearing each other apart in a frantic orgy of self-mutilation and madness. Dr. Weir becomes fully possessed by this darkness, gouging out his own eyes and claiming that where they are going, they don't need eyes to see. He begins to systematically hunt down and kill the rescue crew. In a final, desperate struggle, Captain Miller realizes that the only way to save the remaining survivors is to blow the ship in half. He enters the core room one last time, facing a demonic version of Dr. Weir. As the countdown reaches 0, Miller triggers the explosives, sacrificing himself to split the ship. The rear half is sucked back into the black hole, while the front section with the survivors drifts away.